Hola, ¿dónde le gustaría ir hoy? Hello, where would you like to go today? These were some of the first words I heard when I stepped off the plane in Puerto Rico. It was definitely my favorite vacation that I've been on so far, but it was really weird stepping into a world that was split kind of between two cultures and two languages. In Puerto Rico, they mainly speak English and Spanish, but some people speak both, and only some of them speak just Spanish, which was really hard when you were a tourist, and we weren't really in a tourist area. We were kind of just in the middle of San Juan, and so the taxi drivers, none of them spoke English, and so they were like, "Oh, where do you want to go?" in Spanish, and it's But anyways, besides just the taxi drivers, and their driving was crazy, by the way, all the signs were in Spanish, so the tiny little bit of Spanish high school, Spanish that I learned in high school, that I knew totally came in handy. Especially with the housekeepers too, because the housekeepers, none of them spoke English, and at one point we actually had to take the telephone in the hotel room, and the receptionist would translate the English into Spanish to tell the housekeeper that we needed fresh towels and different things. So, and then you're walking around and you think, oh, Subway, right? Subway, they'll speak English. You go into the Subway and the menu is in English, but they only speak Spanish. So you're able to say what you want in English, but then when it came time to pay, they had no idea how to tell me how much I had to pay in English. They were trying to tell me in pesos, but I could read the little screen, so I paid them the amount, and they were able to figure out how much change to give me, so that was pretty cool. But it really shows you how important it is to know a little bit about the language when you go to a place and how to communicate. And communicating isn't just with words, it's also non-verbally, so just being friendly and just kind of having a nice body language so that they know that you're being kind of nice. So we stayed in Puerto Rico for about a week, and then we got on a cruise for the Caribbean. And I don't know if any of you have been on a cruise before. I've been on 2 in my life. But anyways, you get on the cruise ship, and there's definitely a way that you have to act there too. So just being friendly to people again, because they have no idea who you are. And my one uncle, actually, he'll go on a cruise and he'll pretend to be someone he's not, just to be funny, and we're all oh, sure. But anyways, one of the main things you notice of how you have to act on a cruise ship is when you get into the dining room. Because you sit down, and I tell you, there's 10 forks and 5 spoons. What do we use all this for? But anyways, so just knowing which forks to use and making conversation with the strangers at your table, because you're going to be seeing them all week. So, and then just ordering things too in the menu, things like tiramisu and escargot. It's definitely a different experience, and you have to kind of know how to act and how to communicate to the staff and stuff. So, but with all those things, on every vacation that you go on, you kind of learn a little bit more about how to talk to the people and how to act around them to have the best vacation you can have. So when those taxi drivers or just people you don't know ask you those questions, you can just kind of reply to them nicely, and that little bit of Spanish might kick in. So, me gustaría ir San Juan Hotel. I'd like to go to the San Juan Hotel.